Okay, I hope you all can see me well. Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Michelle, and in today's video I want to talk about letting things go and letting things flow. Now to start, I will tell you guys that for the past couple of months, my life has felt like an endless cycle of stuffed up stress and a lot of questioning of how am I going to get out of this situation? How's life going to get better? When is life going to get better? I prayed really hard to the universe, to the source, to God for help because I was just in a situation of just in need. I was living paycheck to paycheck at my job. My friend's wedding is coming up and I'm part of that wedding, and I didn't know how I was going to be able to pay for whatever I needed to as a bridesmaid, and I didn't know how I was going to start saving up money. I think that what my problem is when I'm under stress or when I'm in a dire situation, I crumble up all that stress into a ball and it just sits in my mind, but it goes nowhere. And I'll pray, please help to unravel that ball and loosen up this stress in my head. But it's like I bring the stress back together by thinking about it over and over and questioning that stress over and over. When is this going to end? When are things going to get better? And like I said, I kept praying and asking God, the source, the universe, for help while still holding on to the ball of stress. It's so hard to be under stress. It's hard to be in situations that you don't know how you're going to get out of. Now, those were just a few examples. I've been in worse situations in my life, but I'm just telling you guys just a little bit of what I was going through. And I believe that a lot of us, including myself, we hold on to stress, but we don't trust that it will get better. Like the stress will ease over time. And I want us, myself included, us, to allow things to flow and to let it go. We have to trust more that things will get better. I know that may sound cheesy, it may sound typical, but I honest to God believe that things will get better for you with whatever you're going through right now. I want you to not just hope, but to know that things will get better in your life. No matter how hard things get for you. I'll use another example. When my father passed away, I felt like my life personally was over. I was in a situation of, why did he pass away when I was the one that was suicidal? I had all these ideations. I felt like I didn't want to exist anymore, but my dad passed away, who was so full of life, who loved life. Why couldn't we have switched and I have been taken? Because he loved life. So I felt like he was more deserving of being here than I was. And I never really, I blame myself a lot for his passing. I felt like it was my fault. Now why? I don't know, because it really wasn't my fault that he passed away. I just felt so guilty. And that's what happens sometimes when a loved one passes away. You feel this immense amount of guilt for no reason. what I'm trying to say is that I never thought that things would get better. I thought that my life was just over. My life meant nothing. Even though I'm still struggling with things and nothing is completely perfect, I want to allow things to flow more into my life and out of my life. When things hit rock bottom, if I'm praying for things to get better, I don't want to hold on to the stress anymore. I just want to let it go, almost down like a river. I want to put that stress on a little boat and just let it go. If I ask the higher source for help, I need to trust that the higher source is helping me. And maybe even teaching me a lesson that I truly needed. I just have to allow things to flow. And I hope that we all can do that and practice that a little bit more in our lives. I didn't have anything scripted for this video, so I'm just talking to you guys. I think that we just have to trust more that better days are ahead of us, that it's not always gonna be bad days. There will be brighter days and beautiful days and lovely days, and that life is worth living, life is worth going on. I mean, I've hit a lot of rock bottoms, but so have a lot of people, and that's why I want to make this video to you guys, because I just want to speak to you and say that sometimes the stuff we're holding on to, we're stressed about, we just have to let it go and trust that things will flow back, or flow to us, really, and they'll be better things. I don't want this video to be too long. I don't know if this video helps. I hope it does. That I want to put this message out there for you. Even through dark times like these, things will get better. Yeah, that's what I just want to say. I don't mean anything else. This is just it. To let the bullshit go. Let the stress, release yourself from that bondage, and to allow brighter things to flow into your life. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to talk in the comments, you're more than welcome to. I love responding to comments. Follow me if you want to on my Instagram. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Bye.